What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel where we live for the machines that make your pulse jump before you even hit play, and today's topic has genuinely taken over every automotive group chat I'm part of. The 2027 Toyota Fortuner GR. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell, because we dig into everything from rare JDM icons to the boldest design studio dreams before anyone else is talking about them. And this particular reveal is exactly why this channel exists. So let's not waste any time. What we're looking at is a fresh render that's been spreading like wildfire across enthusiast pages, imagining what happens if Toyota finally lets its Gazoo Racing division loose on the brand's biggest cash cow in Asia, the Middle East, and beyond. And once you actually study the details, it's obvious why people can't stop sharing it. Start up front. The face on this thing is completely reworked, ditching the Fortuner's familiar friendly grille for something far more square-jawed and intimidating. A thick horizontal slat design dominates the center, flanked by narrower, sharper headlamp units that sit lower and meaner than anything currently on sale. There's a noticeable resemblance to what Toyota's been doing with its GR-badged trucks globally, that boxy, almost fortress-like nose that says, off-road weapon, rather than, school-run SUV. Tuck into the corner of that grille and you'll spot the unmistakable red GR emblem, small but impossible to miss, basically Toyota's way of telling rivals this isn't playing around anymore. Now walk around to the side, and this is where the transformation really sinks in. Nearly every chrome accent you'd expect on a regular Fortuner has been swapped for gloss black. The mirror housings, the door handles, even the roof rails have gone full stealth mode. The wheels themselves are a huge talking point in the comments, a wide, aggressive multi-spoke design that looks like it's pushing the fenders out further than the standard model, hinting at a widened track and beefier suspension geometry underneath. Combine that with what appears to be a slightly lifted stance, and you're looking at something clearly built with serious off-road ambition, not just a styling package slapped onto a showroom model. Then there's the rear end, and honestly, this might be the section generating the most buzz online. A quad-tip exhaust setup pokes out from beneath a much more sculpted rear bumper, something the Fortuner nameplate has simply never worn before. Add in a full-width taillight bar that stretches edge to edge, bold Fortuner lettering pressed into the tailgate, and a compact roof-mounted spoiler, and the whole rear fascia starts looking like it's gunning directly for the Ford Everest and the Land Cruiser Prado in a much more aggressive, performance-first way. Zoom into the badge and it clearly reads Fortuner GR, suggesting whoever built this render wasn't imagining a one-off concept car, they were imagining an actual dealership-ready trim level. But honestly, step inside, and that's where things get really interesting. The dashboard is dominated by a massive floating touchscreen paired with a fully digital gauge cluster, both wrapped in contrasting red stitching that runs throughout the cabin. The steering wheel looks like it was lifted straight out of the GR Corolla parts bin, flat-bottomed, paddle shifters mounted behind it, and a thick, motorsport-style grip that has zero business being in a family SUV, in the best possible way. There's a small GR badge stitched right onto the lower spoke, a detail Toyota has been sprinkling across its entire performance lineup lately as a signature touch. Below the screen, there's still a row of physical switches, and honestly that's a relief. So many automakers are burying every function inside a touchscreen menu these days, and for anyone planning to actually take this thing off-road, tactile buttons for drive modes, hill descent, and traction settings matter far more than a slick digital interface. There's also what looks like a rotary terrain select dial near the shifter, reinforcing that despite all this performance styling, Toyota isn't abandoning the Fortuner's off-road reputation, they're just wrapping it in a much more premium, aggressive shell. Now here's the question flooding the comments section, is this actually coming? Right now, this is purely a render, a very convincing one, but still unofficial. Toyota hasn't confirmed a global Fortuner GR variant, full stop. That said, look at the pattern. GR Sport trims have already found massive success on the Hilux, the Land Cruiser, even smaller cars like the Yaris and Corolla. Given how dominant the Fortuner already is in sales charts across emerging markets, it wouldn't shock anyone if Toyota eventually greenlit something exactly like this. If anything, renders like this one are doing Toyota's market research for free. If it does become reality, expect the styling to come paired with real mechanical changes too, a retuned suspension setup, possibly a modest bump in output for the diesel or hybrid options, and sharper off-road electronics to back up that GR badge with substance instead of just attitude. So I want to hear from you. Would you actually want Toyota to build this? Drop your thoughts down in the comments and let us know if the 2027 Fortuner GR needs to become real. And while you're there, tell us what other renders or concept builds you want broken down next. This has been the channel that gets you there first. Thanks for watching, stay subscribed so you never miss a drop, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.